Hello, my name is Ashley Morey and I am currently a student at UNR, and today I'm here to talk to you about the effectiveness of intervention programs within the juvenile system. The first thing I want to talk about is why intervention programs are needed. Out of all the incarcerated persons, 40% are adolescents. That being said, those juvenile offenders face many mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, and other cognitive distortions. You may be wondering how this affects you. Well, in 2006, a local government spent $68 billion on correctional facilities, such as ones that house juvenile offenders. The first intervention program I'm going to be speaking to you about is called the REART program. This program took place in a Dutch facility focused on aggressive adolescents. The REART program took place between 2007 and 2011. It focused on contributions to juveniles' arrest. It targeted self-image, emotional support, and social interaction. The REART program was a huge success. It decreased cognitive distortions, it decreased aggressive behaviors, but increased incarcerated youth's responsiveness to programs and also their coping abilities. The CFIT program targets low resource and low income communities. It focuses on decreasing behavior problems and decreasing reoffenses while increasing family ties and community involvement. The CFIT program seeked to strengthen family ties and community involvement. The third program that we're going to be discussing today is called the JCIP program. Like many of the other programs, it focuses on cognitive issues within the juvenile offenders. Another really cool thing about this study is it actually took place in the United States, in Wisconsin. The JCIP program, which stands for Juvenile Cognitive Intervention Program, was really unique in that it used the HIT questionnaire, which stands for How I Think. This interview process allowed for them to target issues such as if the juvenile offenders were blaming others, if they had a me versus everyone else mentality, and if they displayed self-centeredness. This study that consisted of 540 people proved to have amazing results. Through the HIT questionnaire that was given after the program was initiated, many of the adolescents showed improvements within their HIT scores. The RJ program is the second to last intervention program I'm going to mention. The RJ stands for Restorative Justice. While many of the other programs focus on the juvenile offender themselves, this program focuses on the juvenile offender and their victim, and it broke into 3 different categories: direct mediation, indirect mediation, and panel mediation. This is really cool because it allowed a juvenile offender to interact with his victim, whether it was directly through a representative or a community panel that consisted of members of the community who were familiar with the victim. The last program I'm going to be talking about is focusing on aftercare. It's called the NPAP, which stands for New Perspectives Aftercare Program. This study took place in the Netherlands and really targeted social skills and coping skills. These are 2 really important skills for juvenile offenders that they may be lacking. When it comes to social life, think about work, school, peers, and even family. All of these interactions are vital to these young offenders' success rates. One unique factor of the NPAP program is that it recognizes the overwhelming amount of pressure placed upon juvenile offenders. While transitioning from high school into the real world, or even middle school into high school, can be difficult, imagine how difficult that would be if you just came out of a prison. This is something that these juvenile offenders face every day. As we know, our intervention programs love their acronym. Another acronym I'm going to throw at you is called the RNR, which stands for Risk, Needs, and Responsivity. This model really seeks to see the level of who needs how much therapy, whether it's based on income, whether it's based on how many offenses they have. It just really looks at the juvenile offenders and how much help that they may need in being productive members of society. The results of the NPAP program were amazing. Many of the juvenile offenders who were once within this program talked about how it impacted their life greatly when it came to school, work, and even family life. Many of them said that they had an easier time maintaining their workload, meeting their academic goals, and even living independently. This is so important because we want all of our juveniles to be able to be productive members of society one day. We don't want them locked away. In conclusion, I mentioned to you guys some amazing intervention programs, including the REART program, the CFIT program, the JCIP program, the RJ program, and lastly the NPAP. All of these programs proved to have amazing results for their juvenile delinquents, whether it was through social life, cognitive distortions, or even aggression. All of these offenders came out of the programs better than going in, which I think is one of the most important takeaways. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day.